Good evening. I'm Matthew Sloan, the junior senior high school principal, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Middleburgh Central School District Awards Ceremony. This has really been a year unlike any we have ever seen. We have asked our students to do the impossible, and they have risen to the occasion. As I look out into an empty auditorium, it's strange not having you here. However, I hope you're at home with your friends and your family as you watch this presentation. We would like to thank the many people and the organizations in our community that have generously donated to the scholarships we are presenting tonight. The ceremony would not be possible without them. In addition, I would like to thank and recognize the faculty and staff on our selection committee who spent many hours reviewing each award and selecting the winners. Without any further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Jessica Schonecker, who will be announcing this year's awards recipients.
Good evening. My name is Jessica Schonecker. I am the chair of the Points and Awards Committee. Tonight we are going to begin with the Junior Senior High Awards, grades 7 through 11. The National Junior Honor Society Language Arts Award, sponsored by the MCS chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, to the 7th and 8th grade students who have shown the most enthusiasm and effort in language arts. $20 each, Liam Hooper and Brianna Devlin. The National Junior Honor Society Foreign Language Awards, sponsored by the MCS chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, to a 7th and 8th grade student who has shown the most enthusiasm and effort in foreign language awards. 8th grade, Tag Martin. 7th grade, Kaylin Jensen. $20 each. The 8th grade Good Citizenship Award, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress, to an 8th grade boy and girl selected for exhibiting good citizenship. $25 each, Benjamin Crew and Erica Naszczewski. The MCS School Spelling Bee Awards, sponsored by the MCS chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, given to the finalists in the school spelling bee. First place, $50, goes to Aaliyah Becker. Second place, Liam Hooper, $25. And third place, Ellie Shaw, $25. The 8th grade Renaissance Award, given from funds donated by area supporters of the Renaissance program, given to the 8th grade students who have demonstrated extreme dedication to his or her school through countless hours of service on related school projects and through exemplary citizenship and role modeling. $25 each, Ashley Moorhead and Benjamin Crew. The 7th grade Good Citizenship Award, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress, to a 7th grade boy and girl selected for exhibiting good citizenship. $25 each, Michael Ryan and Haley Dugan. The Chester Dickerson Memorial Music Award, sponsored by Chester M. Dickerson and family in memory of Eleanor and Noel Dickerson, to 2 junior senior high students selected in recognition of excellence in musical performance. $100 each, Quinn Smith and Chloe Lombard. The American Legion Auxiliary Social Studies Aid Award, sponsored by the Auxiliary of Timothy Murphy American Legion Post 248 and Mr. Joseph Narzimski, given to an 8th grade student who has maintained a high average and who has done outstanding work in Social Studies 8. $100, Tag Martin. The 7th grade Scholastic Award, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress, to the top 6 7th graders having the highest scholastic average as determined at the close of the 3rd marking period. In alphabetical order, $25 each, Brianna Devlin, Abigail Hillikos, Kaylin Jensen, Kaylee Lawton, Morgan Masterson, Ellie Shaw. The 8th grade Scholastic Award, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress, given to the top 8th grade students having the highest scholastic average as determined at the close of the 3rd marking period. In alphabetical order, $25 each, Liam Hooper, Chloe Lombard, Tag Martin, Sarah Shafroff, Olivia Scofo, Quinn Smith. The Most Improved Science 8 Award, sponsored by Miss Kimberly Conley, given to the 8th grade students who have shown the most improvement in Science 8 this year. $15 each, Tristan Stachio and Caitlin Wood. The Middleburgh Telephone Company Middle School Technology Award, sponsored by the Middleburgh Telephone Company, to a boy and girl in both 7th and 8th grade who have shown the best interest, best attitude, and the best performance in middle school technology. $25 each, Andrew Lawyer, Kaylin Jensing, Austin Johns, and Kaylin Wainwright. The Spanish Highest Average Award, sponsored by Miss Rachel May, to the students in 7th and 8th grade who have the highest average in Spanish 7 and 8 this year. $20 each, Kaylee Lawton, Sarah Shafroff. The Academic Achievement Awards, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress, given to the 7th and 8th grade students showing the greatest academic improvement in math, English, social studies, and science, based on the highest grade improvements this year. $25 each, Andrew Lawyer and Arthur Jacobus Zwick. The MCS Attendance Award, given anonymously. In recognition of good school attendance throughout the school year, the recipients have demonstrated good character and good school citizenship. These students have had 0 days absence, with the fewest late arrivals and/or early dismissals. All of these students had 0 days absent and 1 either early dismissal or leave early each. $25 each, Sierra DuPont, Haley Dugan, Nola Dunscombe, Kaylee Lawton, and Jacob Wyatt. The 7th grade Mathematics Award, sponsored by Miss Jessica Schonecker, given to the 7th grade students who have shown the most enthusiasm and effort in Math 7. $20 each, Ethan George, Emma Lacko. The 8th grade Mathematics Awards, sponsored by Mrs. Jessica Schonecker, given to the 8th grade students who have shown the most enthusiasm and effort in Math 8. $20 each, Sierra DuPont, Benjamin Crew. The True Grit Award, given anonymously. This award is presented to a student with grit. The G stands for gives 100% always. The R stands for resolved. The I stands for industriously completes their objectives always. And the T stands for tries their best. $25 each, Robert Kennedy and Katrina Graves. The Century Club 8th grade Community Service and Academic Award, sponsored by the Century Club of Middleburgh, given to the 8th grade boy and girl who have exhibited good citizenship and good school involvement. Recipients are selected by the sponsor. $50 each, Liam Hooper and Tag Martin. The National Junior Honor Society Language Arts Award, sponsored by the MCS chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, given to a 9th grade student who has the most enthusiasm and effort in language arts. $20, Sienna Kelly. The National Junior Honor Society Foreign Language Awards, sponsored by the MCS chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, given to a 9th grade student who has shown the most enthusiasm and effort in foreign language arts this year. $20, Sienna Kelly. The Algebra Improvement Award, sponsored by retired MCS mathematics teacher, Mrs. Leslie Hooper, to the student who has shown the greatest improvement in Algebra 1 this year. $75, Emily Haney. The National Junior Honor Society Living Environment Award, sponsored by the MCS chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, given to a 9th grade student who has maintained a superior average and who has done outstanding work in living environment. $25, Sienna Kelly. The Theodore Palmatier III Scholarship Memorial Athlete Award, sponsored by the MCS Athletic Association. To a sophomore boy and girl who have maintained an 80 or above average for the first 3 marking periods, and who have played at least 1 or 2 sports and exhibited good sportsmanship always. $25 each, Clarice Bell and Hallie Gassner. The Academic Achievement Awards, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress, given to a freshman, sophomore, and junior, showing the greatest academic improvement in math, English, social studies, and science, based on the highest grade point improvement this year. $25 each, Hallie Hammerly, Tristan Diaz, and Emily Allen. The 9th Grade Special Recognition Award, sponsored by James and Joanne Meinsma, given to a 9th grade student in recognition of superior effort. The student selected must have good school citizenship and must have shown a positive attitude at all times. $50, Skylar Sisson. The National Junior Honor Society Award in memory of Mark Possum, sponsored by the MCS National Junior Honor Society. This award is sponsored by the National Junior Honor Society and is given to the sophomore boy or girl selected by the faculty who exhibits exemplary character, leadership, citizenship, and service. $50, Aiden Martin. The Dr. Donald Lyon Memorial Math Science Award, given in memory of Dr. Donald Lyon by his family, to a 10th grade student who has maintained a high average in mathematics, and science. In addition, the student must have demonstrated exceptional abilities and originality in both areas. $75, Cameron Schultes. The Honorable Walter F. Bliss Memorial Scholarship Award, sponsored by Miss Margaret N. Bliss. To the 11th grade student who excels in the use of language arts in written and oral communication. $100, Samantha Zimzar. The National Honor Society Academic Excellence Award, sponsored by the MCS Anista Grawin chapter of the National Honor Society. To the top 6 9th grade students who have the highest scholastic average as determined at the close of the 3rd semester. In alphabetical order, $25 each, Carolyn Adams, Alexia Bell, Megan Bramer, Riley Cronin, Tristan Diamond, and Sienna Kelly. The National Honor Society Academic Excellence Award, sponsored by the MCS Anista Grawin chapter of the National Honor Society, given to the top 6 10th grade students with the highest scholastic average as determined at the close of the 3rd semester. In alphabetical order, $25 each, Jacob Barnes, Anna Churchill, Matthew Crew, Adam Maxwell, Austin Nelson, and Cameron Schultes. The National Honor Society Academic Excellence Award, sponsored by the MCS Anista Grawin chapter of the National Honor Society. To the top 6 11th grade students who have the highest scholastic average as determined at the close of the 3rd semester. In alphabetical order, $25 each, Brian Bagley, Andy Burton, Sophia Falco, Anna Hooper, Juliana Kaiser, and Tyler Mann. The Geometry Improvement Award, sponsored by retired MCS math teacher, Mrs. Leslie Hooper. To the student who has shown the most improvement in geometry this year. $75, Andrew Fagergan. The Algebra 2 Improvement Award, sponsored by retired MCS math teacher, Mrs. Leslie Hooper. To the student who has shown the most improvement in Algebra 2 this year, $75, Justin Lawyer. The Spanish 2 Award, sponsored by Senora Hemi. Given to the student who has demonstrated enthusiasm and interest in studying world languages and applies himself or herself academically. $20, Emily Haney. The Lynn S. Clearly Memorial Spanish 3 Award, sponsored by Senora Hemi. To a high school Spanish student who has shown outstanding interest, effort, and enthusiasm in the study of languages. $25, Benjamin Diamond. The Spanish 4 Award, sponsored by Senora Hemi. Given to a student in Spanish 4 who has demonstrated mastery of communicative skills in Spanish and an understanding of other cultures, and an interest in pursuing a further study of a language other than English. $20, Madison Palmatier. The 9th Grade Scholastic Award, sponsored by retired MCS math teacher Mrs. Leslie Hooper. To the 3 9th graders with the highest scholastic average as determined at the close of the 3rd semester. $25 each, Sienna Kelly, Megan Bramer, and Caroline Adams. The Creative Solutions Award, sponsored by Mrs. Molly Burgett, given to the 2 freshmen that have demonstrated the most creative solutions and problem-solving skills in 9th grade living environment. $50 each, Riley Cronin and Jackson Hughes Charbonneau. The Foundations of Math Award, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress. To the student who has shown the most enthusiasm and effort in Foundations of Math this year. $25, Jackson Hughes Charbonneau. Math is Power Award, sponsored by Mr. Mark Truesdale. Given to 2 Algebra 2 students who have demonstrated an intrinsic motivation to learn and ability to solve problems using various techniques and insights, and a genuine desire to understand math. $50 each, Madison Palmatier and Joshua Reinhardt. The FBLA Award, given anonymously. To a student who is an active member of the FBLA and in good standing. The student has worked hard and done a lot with and for the club. $25, Sophia Falco. The MCS Student Congress Special Recognition Award, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress. Given to a freshman, sophomore, and junior that have been selected for exhibiting good school citizenship, dependability, willingness, and cooperation toward the school and community. $25 each, Megan Bramer, Jaden Rose, and Ethan Adams. The Excellence in Family and Consumer Sciences Award, sponsored by Miss Angie Hurst. This award is given to 2 students in both 7th and 8th grade who have demonstrated exemplary skills in family and consumer science. Students have displayed cooperation, collaboration, leadership, growth, and character throughout the school year. $20 each, Evan Shaw, Quinn Smith, Angelique Harkin-Lamont, and Alana Wygant. The Good Student Award, given anonymously. For the person who exemplifies all the qualities necessary for success, is always on time and prepared for class, has good organizational skills, is a hard worker, uses their time wisely, completes homework on time, participates well in class, and consistently has good effort and good attendance. $20 each, Chloe Barber and Jackson Hughes Charbonneau. The MCS Library Award, sponsored by Miss Jody DeYoung, given to a student who has made the best use of the school library this year. $25, Isabel Henry. The MCS High School Social Studies Award, sponsored by Mr. Jason Danival, given to the students who demonstrate exceptional interest, enthusiasm, and talent in social studies. $25 each, Gregory Boise, Benjamin Diamond, Aiden Martin, Joshua Reinhardt. $50 each, Caitlin Nicholas and Madison Palmatier. That now concludes our 7 through 11 Junior Senior High Awards. Before we begin the Senior Awards, I would like to recognize students for enlisting in the armed services. In the United States Navy, Caleb Ganson and Brendan Henry. Going into the United States Marine Corps, Logan Stevens. We are very proud of your dedication to our country and your commitment to building a successful future. Thank you. Now to begin the Senior Awards. Academic Achievement Award, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress. Given to a senior student showing the greatest academic improvement in math, English, social studies, and science, based on the highest grade point improvement this year. $25, Ann Emmerich. The Happy Camper Award, given anonymously. The recipient of this award are friendly, smile a lot, and make you proud to say they went to Middleburgh Central School. Recipients are selected by the sponsor. $25 each, Emma Bierson, Braden Cronin, Ania Kedong, and Andrew Mayaski. The John Philip Sousa Band Award, given in loving tribute by the children of Chester M. Dickerson, in recognition of his 36 and a half years of dedicated instrumental music teaching at MCS. To a senior in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit in loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying generally those high qualities of conduct with which school instrumental music serves to impact. $100, certificate, paperweight, and pin, Lily Rossman. The Rotary Club Service Above Self Award, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Middleburgh. To the senior boy or girl who exemplifies Rotary's motto, Service Above Self, and has actively participated in service projects, displaying a concern for others, community, and school. $50, Ashley Donato. The Julie Ingraham Memorial Award, given in memory of Julie Ingraham for all of her dedication to the community and to the students of Middleburgh Central School. This award is given to a senior who plans to further their education. The recipient must have exhibited good school citizenship and maintained a commendable scholastic record. The student has been selected on the basis of an essay entitled School Safety. $50, Cassidy Kovac. The Women's Cooperative Club Art Award, sponsored by the Women's Cooperative Club of Middleburgh, presented to a senior who has shown growth as an artist. $50, Grace Schifferdecker. The Senior Art Award, sponsored by Mrs. Teresa Norfolk, presented to a senior who has shown the most effort and enthusiasm in art this year. $50, Connor Eldred. the Renaissance Award, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress. Presented to the senior or seniors who have demonstrated extreme dedication to his or her school through countless hours of service and related school projects, who have exemplified citizenship and role modeling. $25 each, Mackenzie Terrell and Devin Prokop. To Thine Own Self Be True Award, sponsored by Dr. Deborah Herodes. To a senior who has shown individuality of character through his or her honesty, steadfastness to purpose of what is right, despite obstacles, and a personal vision of his or her purpose and responsibility in the world. Recipient is selected by the sponsor. $100, Braden Cronin. The MCS Humanitarian Award, sponsored by Dr. Robert Herodes, a teacher, a high school principal, and a board member of MCS for over 4 decades. Given to a senior who has exhibited a sincere interest in the school community, respects faculty, staff, and fellow students. Thoughtfulness, helpfulness, compassion, generosity, and courtesy are considered in the distribution of this award. This senior demonstrates common sense and the ability to smile in the face of adversity. Recipient is selected by the sponsor. $100, Anna Stewart. The Patricia Muldoon Memorial Award, given in memory of Patricia Muldoon, a first grade teacher at MCS, from a fund established by the Middleburgh faculty and staff. To a graduating senior who plans to pursue a career in elementary or early childhood education. $100 each, Alyssa German, Taylor Olson, and Shelby Hendrickson. The Arlington Van Dyke Memorial Award, given in memory of Arlington Van Dyke from a fund established by family and friends. To 2 graduating seniors, a boy and a girl, exhibiting dedication and pride in school and community, and the qualities desirable in future civic leaders. Students selected must also meet the academic criteria established by the Arlington Van Dyke Memorial Award Committee. $100 each, Juliana Ryan and Ian Jensen. The National Junior Honor Society Challenger Award, sponsored by the MCS Anistagrawan chapter of the National Honor Society. To 2 seniors who have demonstrated leadership, character, and service while striving for academic excellence in challenging courses. $50 each, Ashley Donato and Caleb Anson. The Women's Cooperative Club Technology Award, sponsored by the Women's Cooperative Club of Middleburgh. Presented to a senior who has shown exceptional ability in technology this year. $50, Anna Stewart. The Middleburgh Memorial VFW Post 2161 Award, sponsored by the Veterans of the Foreign Wars Post 2161. To a senior who exemplifies the best all-around qualities of seriousness, purpose, cooperativeness toward fellow students and teachers. $75, Juliana Ryan. The High School Student Congress Award, sponsored by the MCS Student Congress. Given to the students in recognition of outstanding attitude, good citizenship, and contributions to the school. The students selected must have maintained good scholarship. $25 each, Emma Bierson and Ania Kidong. The Middleburgh Telephone Company Scholarship Activities Award, sponsored by the Middleburgh Telephone Company. To the seniors who have earned the highest number of points through scholarship and participation in school activities, grades 7 through 12. To the senior who has earned the second highest number of points through scholarships and participation in school activities, grades 7 through 12. $50, Mackenzie Terrell. $25, Lily Rossman. The John and Mary Deerstein Memorial Award, given in memory of John and Mary Deerstein. student with a music background. The student selected must have exhibited good school citizenship. $50, Ania Kidong. The National School Choral Award, given in memory of Alice R. Lyon by her children for her lifelong dedication to the community in the field of music. To an outstanding member of the senior choir, $75, certificate, paperweight, and pin. Michaela Crescimano Dominguez. The Century Club High School Good Citizenship Award, sponsored by the Century Club of Middleburgh, to a senior girl or boy exhibiting good citizenship. $200, Lily Rossman. The Dorwin Ham Memorial Award, given in memory of Dorwin Ham from the Dorwin Ham Memorial Fund. An annual award to the girl or boy in the senior class who has shown a positive attitude and a real desire to do his or her best while participating in at least 2 varsity sports and maintaining at least an 80 average during their junior and senior years. $50 each, Andrew Mayaski and Morgan Shafraw. The Century Club Special Recognition Award, sponsored by the Century Club of Middleburgh, to a senior boy or girl selected for exhibiting good school citizenship, dependability, cooperation, and a willingness to help school and community. Recipients are selected by the sponsor. $200 each, Dalton Bashwinger and Anna Stewart. The Creative Writing Award, sponsored by the Century Club of Middleburgh, given in memory of Margie Lee Johnson. A creative writing award for the ability to write well, utilizing the various forms of creative writing: poetry, short story, drama, and essay. To a senior who has demonstrated this ability over a period of several semesters, and who shows the most promise in the field of creative writing over the course of 3 semesters. $100, Cassidy Kovac. The Math Award, sponsored by retired MCS math teacher, Mrs. Leslie Hooper, to the senior with the highest cumulative average in 3 courses of Regents Math. $100, Emma Pearson. The Ursula Sudi Schaefer Memorial Citizenship Award, sponsored by Mr. Matthew Coltrane, given to a senior selected as an outstanding citizen, exhibiting a spirit of compassion, generosity, and volunteerism in school and community. $100, Braden Cronin. The National Honor Society Academic Excellence Awards, sponsored by the MCS Anista chapter of the National Honor Society, given to the valedictorian, salutatorian, and to the seniors with the 3rd and 4th highest averages figured at the close of 7 semesters. Valedictorian, Ania Kidong, $200. Salutatorian, Emma Bierson, $150. Honor graduate, Juliana Ryan, $100. And the 4th highest average, Lily Rossman, $100. The Rick Coons Memorial Scholarship, given in memory of Rick Coons from a fund established through donations by family and friends. Awarded to a senior varsity soccer player, chosen by his or her teammates, who has shown a positive attitude, has been a good student, has been dependable, has taken pride in his or her school. The recipient must also have maintained an average of 83 or higher. $100, Morgan Shafraw. The Rudy Snyder Memorial Drafting Award, sponsored by the Snyder Surveying Office, to a senior who has excelled in the area of drafting and has completed both technical drawing and computer-aided drawing. $100, Braden Cronin. The Total Package Award, sponsored by Miss Shannon Hughes, given to a senior who exemplifies excellence, displays a positive attitude, never makes excuses, and does what's right even when it's unpopular. $200, Isabel Scopo. The Chris and Joe Nunneman Construction Trades Award, sponsored by Dale Nunneman. To the MCS student who has done the best work in construction program at the Career and Technical Education Center in Schoharie. $100, Dalton Bashwinger. The Reverend George E. Keith, Council 4475, Knights of Columbus Scholastic Award, given in memory of Dr. Richard Caruso. To the seniors with the first, fifth, and sixth highest averages. $100 in a book, Ania Kidong. $100 in a book, Mackenzie Terrell. $100, Sydney Andrew. The Best Thespian Award, sponsored by the Middleburgh High School Drama Club. Awarded to the senior in recognition of dedication to theatrical arts throughout participation in productions sponsored by the Middleburgh High School and community groups. $100, Michaela Crescimano Dominguez. The Mathematics Award, given anonymously, to a senior having outstanding math ability and who has shown exceptional interest, imagination, and originality in the field of mathematics over a 4-year period. $100, Juliana Ryan. Excellence in Mathematics Award, given anonymously, to a senior who has completed with distinction 4 years of Regents level mathematics. $100, Ania Kidong. The Schoharie County Department of Health Memorial Nursing Scholarship, given in memory of Kathleen Kinzel Brown. To a senior planning on entering the field of nursing. $200, Kylie Camp. The Mark Costin Memorial Award, given in memory of Mark by friends and family. Given to the senior who has excelled in music and/or drama throughout his or her high school career. The student must have maintained an overall average of 85 as of the third marking period of his or her senior year. $200, Benjamin Guevara Chansey. Academic Improvement Award, sponsored by Integrated Linear Technology. Given to a senior showing academic improvement and personal growth during their high school career. $600, Abigail Vaughn. The MCS High School Senior Science Department Award, sponsored by the MCS High School Senior Department. To the seniors who have shown an aptitude for and love for science and plan on majoring in science in college. $100 each, Andrew Mayaski, Juliana Ryan. The GlaxoSmithKline Institute Award, sponsored by the GlaxoSmithKline Institute. To an outstanding senior who has a major sequence in science. The student selected for this award must have maintained a superior average in biology, chemistry, and physics, has been a good school citizen, and demonstrated exceptional aptitude and ability in the field of science. $500, Ania Kidong. The Town of Wright and Schoharie Valley Lions Club Award, sponsored by the Town of Wright and Schoharie Valley Lions Club. To a deserving student who will continue their education in the medical and/or community service fields. $200, Allison Hunt. The Schoharie County Counselor Scholarship, sponsored by the Secondary School Counselors of Schoharie County. Student was selected based on their precise 50-word essay on why they were entering a field in which they would be able to help others. Recipient was selected by the sponsor. $100, Jack Burton. Ryan's Auto Repair Award, sponsored by Nicholas and Joseph Ryan. To the MCS student who has done the best work in either the Auto Mechanics 1 or Auto Mechanics 2 course at the Career and Technical Education Center in Schoharie. $100, Patrick Hoop. The Jeffrey Armlin Award, given in memory of Jeffrey Armlin. The student was selected based off an essay submitted on the topic, How Cancer Has Affected Their Life Directly or Through a Family Member. $150, Floyd Armlin. The Potential Energy Award, sponsored by Mr. Matthew Bender. 2 seniors who have shown great potential for a career in science. $100, Emma Beerson. The Expended Energy Award, sponsored by Mr. Matthew Bender. To a senior who has worked the hardest in chemistry and/or physics. $50, Ania Kidong. The Jean Kidong Memorial Award, given in memory of Jean Kidong by Mr. Joshua Bourne. To a senior volleyball team member who exemplifies team spirit, enthusiasm, and dedication to the team and the sport of volleyball. $100 each, Michaela Crescimano Dominguez. Alyssa German. Ania Kidong. Cassidy Kovac. The Bank of Richmondville Math Award, sponsored by the Bank of Richmondville. To the senior who has the best attitude and willingness to learn in a mathematics class this year. $100, Devin Prokop. The MCS SAD Club Activities Award, sponsored by the MCS SAD Club. To the SAD member who has demonstrated leadership skills and enhanced the club with their enthusiasm and participation. $25, Lily Rossman. The William Van Dusen Memorial Award, given in memory by the bus drivers at Middleburgh Central School. To a student who has shown much interest and enthusiasm and done commendable work in courses of study related to the field of agriculture. $50, Vivian Hanley. Kelly's Grill Culinary Arts Award, sponsored by John and Corey Kelly. Given to the student who displays positive character, attitude, citizenship, and goodwill towards school and community. The recipient must have also shown a concern for academic success and growth, and an interest in culinary arts. $50, Lily Rossman. The Environmental Solutions Award, sponsored by Mrs. Molly Bergen. Given to an AP Environmental Science student that has demonstrated the most creative solutions to environmental problems, continually thinking outside of the box to solve global problems with local solutions. $100, Benjamin Guevara Chansey. The Joyce Dutton Binder RN Class of 1953 Memorial Nursing Award, given in memory of Joyce by her family. To a senior continuing in the field of nursing. $100, Allison Hunt. The Foreign Wars Post 2161 Ladies Auxiliary Award, sponsored by the VFW Post 2161 Ladies Auxiliary. To the students who have received the highest mark on the English Regents. $35 with a score of 99, Benjamin Guevara Chansey. The Foreign Wars Post 2161 Ladies Auxiliary Award, sponsored by the VFW Post 2161 Ladies Auxiliary and the MCS Student Congress. To the students who have received the highest mark on the American History and Government Regents. $35 each. All 3 recipients scored 98. Emma Beerson, Juliana Ryan, Mackenzie Terrell. The Helping Hand Award, given anonymously. To the student who was always willing to lend a helping hand. $25, Nathaniel Freer. The History Club Award for the 2017 Washington, D.C. trip, sponsored by Mr. Wes Laraway and Mr. Jason Danable. the seniors who have participated in one or more History Club trips and have shown great character as well as interest and appreciation for history, art, foreign language for the various historical sites we have visited. $25 each, Aaliyah Handman and Shelby Hendrickson. The History Club 2018 Europe trip, sponsored by Mr. Wes Laraway and Mr. Jason Danable. To the seniors who have participated in one or more History Club trips and have shown great character as well as interest and appreciation for history, art, and foreign languages for the various historical sites we have visited. $25 each, Sydney Andrew, Benjamin Guevara Chansey, Ashley Donato, Allison Hunt, Lily Rossman. The History Club Awards, sponsored by Mr. Wes Laraway and Mr. Jason Danable, given to the seniors who have participated in one or more History Club trips and have shown great character as well as interest and appreciation for history, art, and foreign languages for the various historical sites we have visited. For the 2017 trip, $25 each, Aaliyah Handman, Shelby Hendrickson. For the 2018 Europe trip, $25 each, Sydney Andrew, Benjamin Guevara Chansey, Ashley Donato, Allison Hunt, Lily Rossman. For both the 2017 Washington, D.C. trip and the Europe 2018 trip, $50 each, Emma Laraway, Devin Prokop, and Ian Jensen. The Senior Choir Award, given in memory of Thelma Seary, to a member of the senior choir who has shown enthusiasm and appreciation of music and who has participated in either county festival, area all-state, or area all-state choir. $100, Michaela Crescimano Dominguez. The Jacqueline LaChance McKinnon Memorial Award, sponsored by Patricia Daglio Pollock and Natalie Delaviering. This award is presented to a graduating senior pursuing a degree in journalism and/or communications. $200, Isabel Scofo. The Caring and Sharing Nursing Award, given anonymously. Given to a senior who plans to demonstrate their caring and sharing abilities in the medical field. $50, Matthew Fisher Engel. The Perseverance Award, given anonymously. Given to a student who has persevered against all odds with a positive attitude. $25 each, Nathaniel Freer, Aaliyah Hampman. The Commercial Construction and Heavy Equipment Award, given anonymously. Given to the students who have shown dedication to the field of commercial construction and heavy equipment. $50 each, Tanner Adams, Benjamin Witt. The Carver Construction Award, sponsored by the Carver Company, given to the students who have shown commitment and dedication and promise in the field of construction and heavy equipment. $50, Benjamin Bax. The National Honor Society 4 Pillars Senior Scholarship Award, sponsored by the MCS Anissagarawan chapter of the National Honor Society. This award is given to the senior member of the National Honor Society who demonstrates the 4 pillars, which are scholarship, leadership, service, and character on a daily basis. $300, Mackenzie Terrell. The MCS Interact Senior Award, sponsored by the MCS Interact Club. This award is given to all senior members of Interact. $50 each, Sydney Andrew, Emma Beerson, Beatrice Canto, Ashley Donato, Ania Kidong, Devin Prokop, Lily Rossman, Juliana Ryan, Mackenzie Terrell. The Awesome Athlete Award, given anonymously. Given to a senior who has participated in one or more varsity sports throughout their high school career and who has demonstrated good school citizenship and academic perseverance. $50 each. Brendan Henry, Logan Stevens, and Jacob Wood. Mrs. Howe's Caring and Compassion Award, sponsored by Mrs. Heather Howe, to a student who consistently shows compassion toward fellow students and faculty and staff alike. $50, Christina Croft. The Parker Dairy Farm Award, given in loving memory of Kay and Bucky Parker. Given to the students who have shown interest in the field of animal science and or agricultural. $25 each. Vivian Hanley, Andrew Mayaski, Hunter Smeagol, and Jeremy Wayman. The Home Run Award, sponsored by Mr. Rich Miller. Given to a student who has rounded the bases of high school for the last time and won the game. $25 each. Logan Stevens, Owen Delaney, and Taylor Olson. The West Fulton Rod and Gun Club Award, sponsored by the West Fulton Rod and Gun Club. Presented to a senior who has displayed an awareness of and keen interest in environmental issues affecting our earth and the many species of animals, including man, that inhabit it. $250, Jeremy Wayman. The Business Award, given anonymously. This award is given to a senior who has completed at least 2 business-related courses with a 90 or higher average in those courses. This student has shown dedication, has demonstrated initiative, and developed an enthusiastic attitude and has superior workmanship. $25, Morgan Shafraw. The David S. Dickerson Perfection in Technology Award, given in honor of David S. Dickerson for his 31 years of dedicated hands-on teaching to the students of Middleburgh Central School. Sponsored by the Technopalooza Alumni Committee and the Friends of the Technology Department. Given to a dedicated high school senior who has shown a high degree of accuracy, positive work ethic, and a strong desire to succeed in the area of technology. $100, Braden Cronin. The Schoharie County Retired Teachers Association Citizenship Award, sponsored by the Schoharie County Retired Teachers Association. The Schoharie County Retired Teachers Association Award is given to the graduating senior who has demonstrated good citizenship by giving his or her time, effort, and supports others, showing the following attributes. Kind, caring, and shows a positive attitude. Supportive of thoughts and opinions of others. Honest and trustworthy. Giving time for school and community activities. And strives to live up to his or her potential academically. $50, Jacob Wood. The Principal's Award, given to a Middleburgh student who has demonstrated excellence in academic character and commitment to community. $100, Emma Laraway. That concludes our senior awards. I would like to thank all of our award sponsors. Your generosity gives recognition to our students' hard work and achievement. Thank you.